Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils, catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue, morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry nights, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met. The ragged men in ragged clothes, a silver thorn, a bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Wonderful baby, living on love. Sandman says maybe he'll take you above, up where the girls fly on ribbons and bows, where babies float by just counting their toes. Wonderful baby, nothing but new. The world has gone crazy, I'm glad I'm not you. At the beginning, or is it the end? It goes in and comes out and starts all over again. Wonderful baby, living on love. The Sandman says maybe he'll take you above, up where the girls fly on ribbons and bows, where babies float by, just counting their toes. Wonderful baby, I'll watch while you grow. If I knew the future, you'd be first to know. But I don't know nothing of what life's about. Just as long as you live, you'll never find out. Wonderful baby, nothing to fear. Love whom you will, but doubt what you hear. They'll whisper sweet things and make you untrue. So be good to yourself, that's all you can do. You're a wonderful baby, living on love. The Sandman says maybe he'll take you above, up where the girls fly on ribbons and bows, where babies float by, just counting their toes. Where babies float by, just counting their toes. I could say the things I feel, wouldn't be the same. Some things are not spoken of, some things have no name. Though the words come hard to me, I'll say them just for you. This is something rare for me. This feeling is so new. You see, I love the way you love me, love the way you smile at me. I love the way we live this life we're in. Long ago I heard the song that lovers sing to me. Through the days with each new phrase I hum that melody. And all along I love the song, but I never learned it through. Ah, but since the day you came along, I've saved it just for you. You see, I love the way you love me, love the way you smile at me. I love the way we live this life we're in. I don't believe in magic, but I do believe in you. And when you say you believe in me, there's so much magic I can do. Now you see me, now you don't. Watch me dive below, deep down in your love lake, where the sweet fish come and go. And I might sink, I might drown, but death don't mean a thing, 'cause life continues right or wrong. When I play this birthday song, I learn from you, you can't even sing. When I see you on the street, I lose my concentration. Just the thought that we might meet creates anticipation. Won't you look my way once before you go, and my eyes will say what you ought to know. Well, I've been thinking about you day and night, and I don't know if it'll work out right, but somehow I think that it just might if we try. Faces come and faces go in circular rotation, but something yearns within to grow beyond infatuation. Won't you look my way once before you go, and my eyes will say what you ought to know. Well, you've got me standing deaf and blind, 'cause I see love as just a state of mind, and who knows what it is that we might find if we try. You're walking a different direction from most people I've met. You're giving me signs of affection I don't usually get. I don't want you to pledge your future. The future's not yours to give. Just stand there a little longer and let me watch while you live. My concentration. Just the thought that we might meet creates anticipation. Won't you look my way once before you go, and my eyes will say what you ought to know. Well, it's so nice to see it all work out, 'cause that's what fantasies are all about. And we can know the truth without a doubt if we try. We can know the truth without a doubt if we try. I feel the trembling tingle of a sleepless night creep through my fingers, and the moon is bright. Beams of blue come flickering through my window pane, like gypsy moths that dance around a candle flame. And I wonder if you know that I never understood, that although you said you'd go until you did, I never thought you Moonlight used to bathe the contours of your face, while chestnut hair fell all around the pillowcase, and the fragrance of your flowers rest beneath my head a sympathy bouquet left with a love that's dead. And I wonder if you know that I never understood that although you said you'd go until you did, I never thought you would. I never thought the words you said were true. Never thought you said just what you meant. Never knew how much I needed you. Never thought you'd leave until you went. Morning comes and morning goes with no regrets, and evening brings the memories I can't forget. Empty rooms that echo as I climb the stairs, and empty clothes that drape and fall on empty chairs. And I wonder if you know that I never understood that although you said you'd go until you did, I never thought you would. Asks you why, you can tell her that I told you that I'm tired of castles in the air. I've got a dream I want the world to share, and castle walls just lead me to despair. Hills of forest green where the mountains touch the sky, a dream come true. I'll live there till I die. I'm asking you to say my last goodbye. The love we knew ain't worth another try. Save me from all the trouble and the pain. I know I'm weak, but I can't face that girl again. Tell her the reasons why I can't remain. Perhaps she'll understand. if you tell it to her plain. But how can words express the feel of sunlight in the morning in the hills, away from city strife? I need a country woman for my wife. I'm city born, but I love the country life. For I will not be part of her cocktail generation partner's waltz. Devoid of all romance, the music plays, and everyone must dance. I'm bowing out, I need a second chance. Save me from all the trouble and the pain. I know I'm weak, but I can't face that girl again. Tell her the reasons why I can't remain. Perhaps she'll understand if you tell it to her plain. And if she asks you why, you can tell her that I told you that I'm tired of castles in the air. I've got a dream I want the world to share, and castle walls just lead me to despair. Da, da, da. Tell me, would you like to discover why we're not free to be lovers? I've been wanting to ask you, where has all the love gone, and what have we become? Storm clouds full of thunder move silent as they drum, and when they're gone we'll be fine till tomorrow. Oh, I hope it won't rain. You will be mine, and my sorrow will take wings in the morning. High above the heavens, a rainbow paints the sky. White doves sing their song of love. I watch them as they fly and wonder, what can this be? Can you tell me, would you like to discover why we're not free to be lovers? When a good thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world, but it's the end of a world that you had with a girl. Though it's hard to admit that the memory what you had. When a good thing goes bad. Love is so strange, it's a mystery to me. It's easy to change and to lose what could be. So you wait and you watch for the one who'll agree with the things that you need and the life that you lead. When a good thing goes right, it's a joy beyond worth, as the roots of your love intertwine with the earth, and your bodies are one, but you're living for two, and your future looks bright. Oh yes, when a good thing goes right. But time is the test, like the sea pounds the rocks, and those who love best sometimes fail with the shocks, and the waves break you down, and you watch your love drown, and she's so far from reach as you stand on the beach. When a good thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world, but it's the end of a world that you had with a girl. Though it's hard to admit that the memory sad when you think what you had. Oh yes, when a good thing goes bad. Just walk on out the door, it's all over. Forgiving you is just a waste of time. I don't believe that I'll live to regret it. Your ancient history to this heart of mine. So many times I've heard the same old story. Why any fool can learn to read between the lines. But this time, honey, You've burned all your bridges, and your ancient history to this heart of mine. Well, I've marked you down as just another lonely page in the book of heartaches that you leave behind. 'Cause I found out I'm better off without you. Your ancient history to this heart of mine. Your ancient history to this heart of mine. This song is a song which kept me from getting a recording contract for about 2 years because everybody said it was too old-fashioned, that it would never be recorded by anybody and couldn't be valuable in any sense. And I've always liked music that I thought was good, regardless of whether it was current or not. Of course, then I didn't realize that it would be recorded by lots of different people, but I just had my feeling about it, and I loved it. So I got lucky, and someone made a recording of it, and then a bunch of other people did, and then it got on the charts 4 different times, and it was actually the first single that I ever released. Now you can hear it in elevators around the world on Muzak. And I love you so. People ask me how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life has been. But life began again the day you took my hand. And yes, I know shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. But I don't let the evening get me down. Now that you're around me. And you love me too. Your thoughts are just for me. You set my spirit free. I'm happy that you do. The book of life is brief. Once a page is read, all but love is dead. This is my belief. And yes, I know how loveless life can be. set me free. I don't let the evening get me down. Now that you're around me, and I love you so that people ask me how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. A little tune here, actually, which I wrote, which I'm not convinced is the best song possible, but it's a song about cowboys in the movie industry, and it just shows you that anything can really influence the writing of a song. And then I'll follow that by a very old song that I got from a Western film. I could have been most anything I put my mind to be, but a cowboy's life was the only life for me. It's a strong man's occupation, riding herd and living free. But strong men often fail where shrewd men can prevail. I'm an old man now with nothing left to say. But oh God, how I worked my youth away. Well, you may not recognize my face, I used to be a star. Cowboy hero known both near and far. I perched upon a silver mount and sang with my guitar, but the studio, of course, owned my saddle and my horse. But that 6-gun on the wall belongs to me. Oh God, I can't live a memory. You know, I'd like to put my finger on that trigger once again and point that gun at all the prideful men, all the voyeurs and the lawyers who can pull a fountain pen and put you where they choose with the language that they use and enslave you till you work your youth away. Oh God, how I work my youth away. Whoopee-tie-yi-yo, whoopee-tie-yi-yay. One man's work is another man's play. Oh God, how I worked my youth away. You see, I always liked the notion of a cowboy fighting crime. This photograph was taken in my prime. I could beat those desperados, but there's no sense fighting time. But the singing was a ball, 'cause I'm not musical at all. I moved my lips to someone else's voice. Yes, I could have been most anything I put my mind to be, but a cowboy's life was the only life for me. It's a strong man's occupation, riding herd and living free. But strong men often fail where shrewd men can prevail. I'm an old man now with nothing left to say. But oh God, how I worked my youth away. Saddle pal and I, through every kind of weather. shining through rain. Side by side in the saddle, or the barren plain, riding the range together, my saddle pal and I. Every night all is right, stars are bright, every night on the prairie. Bedded down all around on the ground are the cattle tired and weary. With a blanket for my bed, a saddle for my head on the prairie, and the faithful ponies tethered here and there, riding the range together, my saddle pal and I. Adio-le, adio-do-tio, io-do-tie, io-do-tio, adio-le, adio-do-tio, io-do-tie, io-do-tie. Got a lot more songs in my mind here. Well, then you get all kinds of music. You know, I sometimes ask myself, I don't really care actually, because as I say, I've always liked pop music, as well as rock and roll and blues and ballads and message songs, as they're called. In fact, I wondered whatever happened to the message song. I guess the people got the message. The message is, enjoy yourself. But I still think it's good to keep yourself socially aware to some degree. You know, I don't think it's a performer's job to just go out on stage and give people escapist entertainment entirely. A good love song is nice, but then you can cut that with something that's a little bit closer to home in terms of how a person really feels deep down inside. And sometimes you can do that with a love song. It doesn't always have to be about some political event. In fact, I shy away from songs that are about politics or about events. I think they're very boring. This is a song which is a love song, but I find it to at least go inside of my own head very, very far. It's a song called Chain Lightning. Sometimes when I'm thinking that love's not around, my heart begins sinking. I don't hear a sound, and the world is in blackness. No light shines on me. I suffer no blindness. No one can I see. Then a flash from the heavens, like a loud jagged wire, and the silence is broken, and the night is on fire. It's like chain lightning, this love that I feel. Who knows where it strikes, or when it will hit, how long it will last, or when it will quit. In the forest I'm burning, struck down by the blast, fever is churning, and the heat rises fast, and those standing nearest can show their concern, but I swear if they touch me that they too will burn. Then they fear for their lives, for death will soon dwell in the warmth of your love. Is the fire of hell. It's like chain lightning, this love that I feel. Who knows where it strikes or when it will hit? How long it will last, or when it will quit. And soon the sparks scatter, and the wind whips the flame. For love will soon shatter what it cannot tame, and the cycle continues from life into dust. For I am now in you, with the fire of lust, and I hear the explosion, the thunder and rain. The water is falling, the ashes remain. It's like chain lightning, this love that I feel. Who knows where it strikes or when it will hit? How long it will last, or when it will quit. The Indians tell us that the phoenix can rise from the smoldering ashes that once were my eyes, and watch beautiful colors from black and from gray be formed into wings, and then take me away where evil is darkness and goodness is light, and love is the lightning that cuts through the night and strikes only once in a dark place in time, forms a gold stairway that all of us climb. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. Now I want you to sing this chorus. I'm sure you know it by now. You try it with me. So bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Come on, them good old boys are drinking whiskey and wine, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. You must be juiced up enough now to really sing this chorus. Now, come on, sing it. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. Now do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you hustling in the gym while you both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage bronc-and buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. Here we go. I started singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and saying, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. Why, when the jester sang for the king and queen in a coach he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lennon read a book on Marx, a quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark the day the music died. You must have it by now. Here we go. We started singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the left. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter skelter in the summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast, it landed foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played their marching tune. We all got up to dance, whoa, but we never got the chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed the day the music died? We started singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack Flash sat on his candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan's spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. He was singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the 3 men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, why, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. They were singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. They were singing one more time, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. It's alright when people say about the dreams and the wishes you wish and the love that comes your way. Well, alright, well, alright. Oh, we'll live and love with all our might. Well, alright, well, alright. Our lifetime love will be alright. Well, alright, so I'm going steady. It's alright when people say that those foolish kids can't be ready for the love that comes their way. Well, alright, well, alright. Oh, we'll live and love with all our might. Well, alright, well, alright. Our lifetime love will be alright. Well, alright, well, alright. Our lifetime love will be alright. Please don't tell, no, no, no. Don't say that I told you so. I just heard a rumor from a friend. Well, I don't say that it's true. I'll just leave that up to you. If you don't believe, I'll understand. You recall the girl that's been in nearly every song. This is what I heard. Of course, the story could be wrong. Well, she's the one I've been told. Now she's wearing a band of gold. Peggy Sue got married not long ago. Peggy Sue got married not long ago. Crying, waiting, hoping you'll come back. I just can't seem to get you off my mind. Crying, waiting, hoping you come back. You're the one I love, and I think about you all the time. Crying, dip, dip, dip. My tears keep falling all night long. Waiting, dip, dip, dip. It feels so useless. I know it's wrong to keep crying. Waiting, hoping you'll come back. Maybe someday soon things will change and you'll be mine. I was alright for a while. I could smile for a while, but when I saw you last as you stopped to say hello. And though you wished me well, you couldn't tell that I'd been crying over you, crying over you. Then you said so long, left me standing all alone, alone and crying, 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 crying. It's hard to understand that the touch of your hand can start me crying. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do? Oh, you don't love me, and I'll always be crying over you, crying over you. Yes, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying, 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 crying. I'm crying, crying over you.
That's by Roy Orbison.
Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living in the USA. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living the American way. I was riding on the subway in the afternoon. I saw some kids beating out a funky tune. The lady right in front of me was old and brown. The kids began to push her, they knocked her down. I tried to help her out, but there was just no way. Life ain't worth a damn on the street today. I passed the ambulance and the camera crews. I saw the instant replay on the evening news. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living in the USA. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living the American way. Well, car, or will you take the trip? Remove annoying hair from your upper lip. What's it really worth? Does she really care? What's the best shampoo that I can use on my hair? Hey, what's the real future of democracy? How we gonna streamline the bureaucracy? Hey, hey, the cost of life has gone sky high. Does the deodorant I'm using really keep me dry? Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living in the USA. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living the American way. Well, spin the magic wheel, try to break the bank. Think about your life when you fill in the blank. Here's a game that's real if you want to try. One spot on the wheel says you must die. American roulette is the game we play, but no one wants to have to be the one to pay. You get to pass go, you get to pass away. Before we start the show, here's our sponsor to say, well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living in the USA. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living in the USA. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living the American way. My supper's on the stove. The war is on the screen. Pass the bread and butter while I watch the Marine. They shot him in the chest. Pass the chicken breast. The general is saying that he's still unimpressed. We had to burn the city cause they wouldn't agree that things go better with democracy. The weather will be fair, forget the ozone layer, but strontium showers will be here and there. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living in the USA. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living the American way. Well, living in the country, watching shadows fall. My reception ain't too good in a power stall. Bombers in the air, missiles in the sea, chemicals in everything, including me. They don't keep their promise in the promised land. It's getting mighty hard to find an honest man, but coming very soon, a show you'll die to see. It's called The End of the World on Channel Z. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living in the USA. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living in the USA. Well, this is life. This is prime time. This is living the American way. Well, yonder stands little Maggie with a dram glass in her hand. She's drinking away her troubles while courting another man. Oh, how could I ever stand it just to see them two blue eyes? They shine just like the diamonds, like the diamonds in the sky. Pretty flowers were made for blooming, pretty stars were made to shine, pretty girls were made for loving, and Maggie was meant to be mine.
One final song while our Air Force flies overhead. One of those songs that I told you that some people don't want to hear. Followed by one that maybe they do. Strangers once were welcome in your house. You once were kind to those who stood beneath your torch on the dark and windy porch of liberty, waiting for a man we'd come to see, waiting for our moment to be free. Huddled masses hungered for your breast. You once were faithful to the words that ringed your bass, and the smile upon your face of liberty. But your eyes are carved in steel and will not see. Your body is not warm for them or me. Oh, if I could only give you life as God gave life to me, maybe then if you could see what they have done, your metal eyes would run with tears. For all the blood you could not shed, for the gentle and the dead who loved you so. Our dream is gone, but how are you to know? The torch has not been passed, it does not glow. But we still wait, but we still wait, but we still wait.